I have come back. I have come back from a pit of pimps and whores. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm making this up on the spot, so bear with me.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Digital Soul here. Psh, 2 weeks. That COVID is no joke. It's no joke. It's no joke. I was whooped. I had zero energy. No energy, man. Look, I still got bags under my eyes. Maybe it's because I'm 50, but it wiped me out. It wiped me out. I was upset. I wanted to do things. I grew a mustache, and then I grew a beard back. I had this, and this, and this, and then it all grew back already. 2 weeks. I was down, and I was out, and I was hurting, and I wasn't happy, but I'm here now, and I want to be back. I want to talk about look. You're in the mirror. You're shaving, right? You're shaving, so you're looking and you're straight on, and then it's sideways because you're looking when you're down. Okay. Anyway, so in my downtime, I'm not big on classic games. I grew up, and I had to play the Atari. I had to play the NES. NES finally, it was better. And then I jumped over to the Sega Genesis. And then from the Sega Genesis, I went to the Sega 32X. And then instead of going to the Sega CD, I went to the Sega Saturn. I never got the Sega CD. I never jumped on that boat. But then they dropped my Sega Saturn pretty quick and then came out with the Dreamcast. And I was like, fine. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. That's where I'm at right now. But the whole point is, I don't like going backwards. I'm not a big retro gamer. I don't like playing like little side-scrolling platforming games like I used to because I struggled. I suffered. I played these horrible Atari games. People might find that stuff fun. We're all different. We all have a different taste, a different opinion on things. But I can't go back to that. But what I did was, while time was down, was get a PlayStation Vita. I got the 2000 edition. It's Japanese. I got it on Amazon. And I got this little controller thing. And the reason I got this is so when I'm not in here playing games, because my wife likes to read a lot and I like to sit in the room with her, but I don't want the TV blaring and things like that, so I'm going to play some games. But what I can do with this is I have a PlayStation 1 still, I have a PlayStation 2, I have a PlayStation 2 Slim, I have a PlayStation 3, I have a PlayStation 3 Slim, I have the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro and the PS5. But with the PS3 and the PS4, and I have a lot of PS4 and PS3 games that you can't see, but see that light, and then there's some Xbox games down there. There's some Xbox things that happen here. Not a lot, but they do happen. But I have a lot of PS3 games too, and I can stream them. I can remote play them, which is cool. Now, you're thinking, you just said in this little rant that you don't like to play retro games, and I don't. I don't want to go back and play Madden 12 when I'm playing Madden 22 or getting ready to play Madden 23. I don't do that. But there are some games. There are games like Infamous and Infamous 2 on the PS3. I really like those games. I have the Ezio collection for Assassin's Creed. I have the God of War collection on the PS3, so I can play all those games remotely. I have a ton of PS4 games, a ton and I also have a bunch that are digital, so you could play those too. So when I'm in the other room and she's reading, and then beep, 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 I could do that. But I'm not playing Atari. I'm not going to go back. They're role-playing games, RPGs. Like there was, the older ones look bad, but there were games like Wild Arms, Suikoden 2, Suikoden 3, Suikoden 4, Suikoden 5, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, Ogre Battle. I could play those. I'm just not big on side platforming games anymore, like the Mario games and all that. They were fun, and they could still be fun, and you can still pick them up and play them for a few seconds, but I don't like to play them long term for like an hour. Like, I like to look at this stupid map. I still play this stupid game because it's good, and it's the first Souls game that I ever played, even though it's not a Souls game. It's a Souls game, but that's what I do, you know? And I just wanted to talk about that, and that's what I've been doing with my time. I can't believe that I went and purchased a PS Vita, even though, you know, they don't do anything with it. But for me, there's things that you can do to play a lot of retro things, but that's not, you know, here nor there. And I don't judge anybody for what they do. But it's going to do what I need it to do. The controls are weird, you know, the sticks are small. It's like $200, and it's old tech, right? And I'm not even looking at the thing because I'm looking and I'm bumping my mic, but I'm looking at myself in OBS, and when I should be looking right here at you guys. But and the buttons are teeny little tiny little buttons, little tiny, but the sticks are so small. But that's what I do, and that's what I've been doing all my time. While I was healing and getting stronger and better and getting my voice back and my breathing back and everything. I wasn't dying, okay? COVID didn't do me like that. What it did do is it zapped my energy. It zapped me down, and it put me down. And every time I would get up to start feeling better and go to do something, it would say, hey, I'm still here. Sit your butt down. We're not doing that today. You know, like my wife cut the grass. She cut the grass, man, because, you know, I just didn't have it. But now I got it. Now I'm back. Now I'm feeling good. Now I'm going to make some videos. Now maybe it's something that you want to see. And I'm talking about video games because it's what I do. I play video games, but I also like talking to people and helping their day be better. It was Father's Day yesterday. My one kid spends a lot of time in his room on YouTube and making music and doing things like that. I don't know if he'll ever let me share anything like that. And the other one's away at camp right now, graduated high school, and he's not here. Hopefully he'll be back in a couple of weeks and we can do the 4th of July thing, and I can let him know to give me some happy Father's Day love even though he's not here. But for now, this is Digital Soul. How do you feel about retro games? Like, I've never been a big where I'm going to pick my phone up and play little phone games, Android games. I mean, I could put an emulator, which is the things we weren't talking about, on a tablet, and I can hook up a controller via Bluetooth, and I can get crazy with that and play some games. But I like to be as legit and honest as you possibly can, because the world will come and get you when you least expect it. But how do you feel? Do you like classic games? Did you have to struggle with the Atari like I did, and that one button and your thumb hurting so bad from playing the boxing game where you looked at somebody over their head like this, and it was just terrible? And my mustache goes in my mouth. I need to trim it, but I don't do these things, okay? But this Digital Soul, thank you guys for always being patient. Thank anybody that stopped by and gave me their time. And I'll see you next time with something new, all right? Peace. Psh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm making this up on the spot, so bear with me.